Guyana is not a popular destination for tourists. It's a shame because Guyana is a fantastic area to visit and offers a wide variety of fascinating and unusual things to do. Guyana can be visited for a variety of reasons. The South American nation, which is tucked in between Brazil, Venezuela, and Suriname, has a lot to offer anyone who likes pure adventure. You'll probably appreciate it best since it is wonderfully authentic. The benefit? Guyana is an English-speaking nation, so getting around is incredibly simple. Communication with the locals is not a problem because they are genuinely kind and welcoming. Watch to discover which of these locations you might begin investigating. Number 1. Georgetown. Any travel abroad should begin with a stop in the nation's capital. Its heart is there, where you may find out more about its history, the greatest diversity of cultures, and typically the tastiest cuisine. The beautiful Caribbean atmosphere in Guyana's capital, which has an Atlantic coastline, will amaze you. It is a jumble of color, noise, and life. In Guyana, Georgetown is unquestionably a must-see destination. You may take a market tour, where you'll have the chance to sample some delightful locally grown fresh food, including various varieties of bananas, mango, and watermelon, as well as a great coconut. The best markets in town are Starbroke Market and Borda Market, which are great for buying fresh produce. One of the most popular tourist destinations in Guyana is Georgetown St. George's Cathedral, which is a must-see. Given that it is a striking white, especially now that it is being renovated, and that it is in the Gothic style, it may be the most stunning structure in the capital. It's a sizable wooden structure that was finished in 1892 and is reputed to be the tallest wooden structure. Or you can visit Starbroke Market, which goes back to the 1700s but is notable for its cast iron structure and clock tower, stroll through the botanical gardens, and pay a visit to the National Museum and Anthropology Museum, both of which are compact but interesting. Number 2. Kaieteur Falls. Kaieteur Falls, located in Guyana's Kaieteur National Park on the Potaro River, are without a doubt the country's most cherished natural beauty. Kaieteur is one of the biggest and harshest waterfalls in the world, with about 30,000 gallons of water gushing down a vertical drop of more than 750 feet, or about 5 times the height of Niagara Falls. A protected parkland surrounds the magnificent canal, making it a wonderful area to enjoy the outdoors. Once you arrive at the location, 3 separate viewpoints will be shown to you, each of which has a beautiful view. The icing on the cake is that there can only be one plane there at a time. Thus, you get the chance to be the only guest that will be on the plane. That's absurd in such a stunning location. The best and simplest way to travel to Kaieteur Falls is by small plane on a day excursion from Georgetown. However, keep in mind that flights usually take off when they are fully booked. Number 3. Sarama. Sarama, another little indigenous village in North Rapa Nui, is accessible from Ruwa by boat in 2 hours and by road in 1 hour. Despite being in the same place, Sarama's experience is quite different from Ruwa's. Sarama is incredibly silent, much like Ruwa. The indigenous population here welcomes tourists to learn about and participate in traditional dances and daily tasks like making cassava as part of their dignified and patriotic approach to tourism. It's an excellent method to discover more about this region of the nation. The first community lodge built in Guyana is Sarama Eco Lodge. Although the accommodations are very modest, the atmosphere is great thanks to the kind personnel, and the views are stunning. It provides access to a selection of boat rides and hiking routes. Number 4. Kanuku Mountains. The Kanuku Mountains, one of Guyana's wildest and most isolated areas, significantly boosts the adventure factor. A single stop for your wildlife curiosity. The forest is home to more than 150 mammals and 60% of the bird species found in Guyana. Harpy eagles, jaguars, armadillos, big river otters, giant anteaters, and a healthy population of arapaima in the rivers are just a few of the stunning views assured in this vibrant protected region. Kanuku, which translates to simply rich forest, is one of the last remaining complete Amazonian environments and one of the most picturesque locations in South America, Thus, it seems logical that the Wapashanas gave the area that name. Number 5. Shell Beach. One of the top conservation hotspots and turtle nesting locations in the world is a 90-mile stretch of unspoiled beaches on the northern coast of the nation. 4 of the 8 sea turtle species found around the globe come to lay eggs here from March to August. These turtles comprise 4 different species of the world's 8 most endangered turtles. This is a unique hotspot for wildlife aficionados because it serves as a frequent nesting location for the green, hawksbill, leatherback, and olive ridley species. Number 6. Ruwa. Guyana's North Rupununi area includes Ruwa. The only way to get there is to take an hour and 15-minute trip on a 13-seater aircraft and an hour-long boat ride along the Rupununi River. There are no automobiles, phones, or internet connections in this gloriously remote location. In fact, solar panels even provide electricity. Ruwa Ecolodge is located in one of Guyana's most picturesque locations where the Rupununi and Ruwa rivers meet. It is a neighborhood initiative that was created in 2005 by the people in an effort to save the environment and local wildlife from exploitation and poaching. The residents of Ruwa village take turns working there and run it as sustainably as they can. Ruwa is the kind of spot to go to if you want to admire Guyana's untamed landscape. Wildlife spotting, fishing, which are often catch and release, and hiking are among the available activities. Number 7. Iwakrama Rainforest. Iwakrama, which spans 3,700 square kilometers in central Guyana, is regarded as one of the world's last untouched rainforests. Iwakrama is a sizable wilderness area that is protected and covered with lowland tropical forest. There are boat tours and guided hikes where visitors may witness animals like black caimans and a variety of birds, including the fabled Guianan cock of the rock and scarlet macaw. Boat cruises and guided hikes are available at the center and adjacent lodge, which are situated on the banks of the river. Visitors can learn about rainforest conservation and the significance of preserving this delicate habitat during these activities. These include guided nature walks near the field station in search of the screaming piha, gray-chinned hermit, and black-necked aracari. Nighttime boat trips to spot black caiman and other nocturnal species like tree boas, pacas, nightjars, and hula tree frogs, and a longer, more difficult hike to the summit of Turtle Mountain for breathtaking views. Observe butterflies, snakes, and macaws on an early morning boat tour of Indian House Island, or go on an early morning hike to witness the nesting Guianan cock of the rock. Number 8. Anai. The tiny village of Anai is located on the edge of the North Rupununi at a height of 95 meters. In Guyana's Upper Takutu Upper Essequibo region sits the Amerindian settlement of Anai. It is on the edge of a vast savanna where spotting wildlife and bird species is the aim of the game. Visitors can stay in the indigenous village overnight, but the nearby Rockview Lodge offers plenty of comfort. They also provide trips out into the savanna and nearby rainforest. The Makushi people make up a sizable portion of the local population. In the North Rupununi savannas, Anai is one of the farthest northern Makushi Amerindian communities. It is primarily an agricultural town where people raise cattle and grow cassava and peanuts. Solar energy is used to generate electricity. A public health center and elementary school and secondary schools are included in the list of public services. Light aircraft are able to land at Anai's airport. Number 9. Letham. Letham serves as both a popular pit stop and entry point for people traveling across the border by land and water. A rough region of wide plains covered with mango and cashew trees, as well as the ranches of the local vaqueros or cowboys, skirts the South Rupununi region and Kanuku Mountains. Letham has a certain allure with its low-slung structures and sense of isolation. It also serves as a wonderful starting point for furthering your exploration of the savanna. Letham, which is close to the Brazilian border, is where the famous Rupununi rodeo activity takes place each Easter. Letham, the entryway to the Rupununi region, is distinguished by limestone highways surrounded by gigantic termite hills, golden brown savannas, and rainforests. Explore ranches with lots of livestock and some of the top community-owned and run eco-lodges in the world by starting in the town. Travelers won't be able to get enough of the area thanks to the red siskin, harpy eagle, big anteater, giant otter, anaconda, and other birds and wildlife must-sees. And number 10, Dadawa. On 1,700 square miles of the Dadawa Ranch, 6,000 cattle are allowed to graze freely while vaqueros work to tame wild horses and fight anacondas. It's a location where a lot of wildlife documentaries are made and where scientists and experts gather to investigate the regional ecosystem. In Guyana, Dadawa has a lengthy and proud history. Dadawa formerly boasted of being the largest cattle ranch in the world. Fast forward a little, and the ranch served as the base of operations for numerous episodes of Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, one of the first wildlife programs to air on television. When he wrestled enormous anacondas in the waters where black caiman and piranhas prowled and where jaguars were frequently observed along the banks, one of the show's hosts and former manager of Dadawa, Stan Brock, captivated the nation's attention. Visitors are welcome to visit and experience daily life on the working farm, go on rides with the vaqueros, go bird watching, and learn about the traditional leather tanning method used in the local industry. Little explored Guyana provides those in the know with a true piece of unexplored South American wilderness for unlimited adventure. Which of these places would you not want to miss out on? Also, check out this other video if you want to visit South Korea. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of our top 10 prime picks.